Good morning, everybody. We are here in Oahu on our second adventure. We are at Olomana Trail and we are trying to catch golden hour. Not quite enough time to catch sunrise at its first peak, but we are going to catch golden hour and there are going to be some beautiful views. This is a bit of a strenuous hike and requires a bit of a climb. So for my first time hikers, you're in for quite an experience. As you can see on the warnings behind me, this is a dangerous trail. There have been reported deaths. So we're going to be extra careful. We're going to make sure we maintain 3 points of contact. And we are going just past the first peak this morning. I'm very excited for this adventure and I hope you are too. You ready? Well, we're about 10 minutes in. You see how much the light has changed. It's hot here. It's hot, it's humid, sticky, and I'm getting sweaty. Anyways, let's go. Well, I've worked up a sweat. How you hanging in there, huh? It looks like we got a bit of a scramble up ahead. Bet you I'll beat you up there. So, this is what we were talking about when we said strenuous. They give you these nice little ropes to hang on to in case you need a hand. Sometimes they're useful. Other times, I like to test my luck. Well, the ascent just keeps getting steeper. So definitely recommend the right shoes. None of those Crocs, slides, or those Nikes allowed here. We want to make sure we protect our toes. Also, you need something with a fantastic grip so you can stick your toes and all the divots to help lift you up. Of course, the rope is helpful too. Take a look behind you, the views just keep getting better. So when I said scrambles, I didn't mean like rock climbing, but here we are, almost to the peak if I'm not mistaken, the first peak that is. And I'm really excited. It's time for a snack break before I get grouchy. You ready to go? That was poor footing on my part, but definitely would recommend being a little experienced with climbing, rock climbing, figuring out how to navigate. We're almost there. Nothing I can't handle, that's for sure. The question is, could you handle it? Take a look at this view. We're on the first peak, but out there you can see the second and the third. We've just completed that rock scramble, or climb, should I say, to the top. And isn't it lovely? So maybe I fibbed a little. The last part that I was at, I thought was the top. Apparently it's not. It keeps on going upward to the first peak. However, with that being said, after a couple more roped rock climbs, I finally hit the point where I feel pretty content staying where I'm at. I am not sure about you guys, but something you probably didn't know about me is I'm afraid of heights. And this is gonna be where I where I end my hiking journey for the day. Take a look around and appreciate all the views. You can totally understand why this hike is so dangerous. I mean, can you imagine? People have apparently hiked up to that peak there, which is the third peak, and there is absolutely no way that you're getting me to do that. I mean, I've done a lot of things and I've hiked a lot of cool mountains. However, there's nothing wrong with knowing your limits. So this is as far as I'm going on our hike to the first peak today. I've done a lot of cool hikes and I've hiked a lot of different mountains. I can honestly say that this is really treacherous. There's nothing wrong with knowing your limits as far as it goes when it comes to hiking and heights, and I certainly know mine. So take a look around and enjoy the views, and thanks so much for hiking up with me today. On our way down. Going down is always so much easier than going up. I'm on my way back down now. And like I said, going down is always easier than going up. I like to get an idea of where I'm gonna place my feet before I actually climb downward. Make sure that I have sure footing all the way. Coming or what? So we're finally closing in on the parking lot. You guessed it. I wish I had my watch on to tell me exactly how far this hike was and how long it took. But I didn't wear it this time around. I like to use apps like, I don't know, there's all kinds of hiking apps that you can look for that'll show you the trails, the distance, and you know, the level of difficulty. So be sure to check those out before you plan a hike. You can also download the maps, and that way, in case you don't have service, you can find your way back no problem. All in all, I'd say this was a really good hike. I've never seen views like I saw at the top of our hike today. So would highly recommend if you are visiting Oahu. Just make sure you're prepared to climb. If I had to rate this hike on a 0 to 10, I'd give it a 10. Epic views. There's a lot of steepness, so it keeps it fun. Keeps you on your toes. I like, personally, the rock climbing, and I had a really great time with you. I can't wait to see all the footage that we got from this hiking trip. Now we're on our walk back. Last one to the car has to buy the acai bowls.